I mean, obviously, anytime from a win-loss standpoint, you go 2-8, it's not a good year. You know, we accomplished some things in the classroom. We accomplished some things off the field. But obviously, one of the big measures is how you perform on the field, and it was a tough year. That leads to your off-season program, and we altered some things. We went and talked to David Feely, the strength conditioning coach at Ball State. We wanted to add some more explosive lifts. We wanted to, try and do some things to make us faster. And we have had a very, very good off season. We handed out a lot of shirts for 700 and 800 pound club, guys that met those numbers with their 1-rep bench, squat, and clean. But we also handed out a lot of shirts for 90% attendance. You can't get better if you're not there. And not only were they there, they were consistently there, which was very important. But then the other part of having a rough year like that is you're very excited to get back, because it's like you want to fix what had happened. You want redemption. You want to get back to kind of the 2013 7-win season. And so I do think there's a lot of excitement with our kids because of how hard they've worked and the progress that we've made. Your scheme, I definitely think, has to fit your talent, and we're going to be much smaller from a weight size standpoint on the line, but I think we will be more explosive, and I think we'll move better on the offensive line, which is good because we're more athletic in the skilled positions. And I think if you've got an offensive line that maybe is bigger and you want to run more like ISO and power, but your skilled kids are more like sweep and toss, I don't think that's good. And so I think the mix that we have between the two will mesh really well because we move better up front. We'll be able to get out in space and pull and go block people on the perimeter. But that's also what we're going to try and do with our skilled kids is get the perimeter. Well, I mean, we have 3 returning starters on offense and 7 on defense. That obviously helps a lot. The expectation for our defense, especially the front 8, we better be able to stop the run. You ask me which one is more important to have, a better defensive front or a better defensive secondary, I would say a defensive front. Not just because of the run, but pass coverage starts up front. If we get a rush, it helps those guys. And while they have to grow up quickly, and we expect them to, those guys up front will help them out a lot.
I think here we've had a good off season and stuff. We've been in the weight room a lot, and a lot of us have gotten a lot stronger, and we've been working on tackling a lot better. We've been doing a lot of tackling drills, and I think we're going to do a lot better than last year. Staying together as a team, doing everything as a team. Like we struggled a little bit over that last year, but I think this year will be a lot better. We're a lot closer, so I think doing everything as a team will be very helpful.